Hi, Dr. Tia here at HouseFit, bringing you the exercise of the month. This month we are focusing on an exercise that we use a lot in our classes. We use a lot with our one-on-one sessions with people to work on a lot of different things. It helps us with balance, it helps us with core and hip strength, and we can also use it to help with cardio. The version I'm going to show you today is even going to help us with a little bit of brain coordination because we're going to connect the two sides of our body and thus the two sides of our brain. We're working on marching with the opposite hand tap to knee. So we're going to begin, I'm going to show you the basics, and then I'm going to show you how you can tailor it to each of your specific needs, okay? So first you're going to start with your feet about hip distance apart. Then you're going to bring one knee up and you're just going to tap the top of it with your opposite hand and then repeat on the other side. You can keep going like this. All right, so this is the basic movement. Now, if I were to want to focus a little bit more on balance, I can take this movement and go slower. So you can go quite a bit slower, maybe even holding at the top for a second or two if that's available in your body, to work on your balance because you're standing on one leg. It's also helping you work your core and your hip strength, having to stand on that leg and not tip over, okay? This is really important because every time you take a step, every time you climb a curb or a stair, you are standing on one leg. So if you can do this and do it with control, that means your day-to-day life is going to be a little bit easier, okay? Now, if you wanted to focus a little bit more on your cardiovascular system to really build your endurance and activity tolerance, we can do this a little faster. So it's the same movement, but once you get comfortable, can you speed it up? Can you get a little bit faster? Maybe even so fast that you're huffing and puffing a little bit. Okay, so those are kind of two main ways we use this exercise. If you're feeling a little unsteady and don't feel comfortable doing this without some hand support, feel free to find a counter or railing or high back of a chair that will help stabilize you. And you can just hold on with one hand, tap with the opposite knee, and then continue to switch sides. You just want to make sure that your knee is clear of making contact with any cabinets or anything like that. Now, if even that feels not so doable, you can actually do this from the chair and get a great cardio workout. So feel free to sit in the chair and just go at it. Bring that knee up as high as you can. Tap that opposite hand. And this is gonna get cardio, but it's also gonna really get your core muscles. So we've got a lot of options and ways to do it. The way I recommend doing it is try it for a minute, take a few seconds, 15 to 20 seconds of rest, and then go back at it and do that 3 or 4 times. If you're interested in doing a little bit of balance and cardio, you can alternate. You can do a round that's balance and a round that is cardio. So that is our exercise for the month, marching with that opposite hand tap. Hope you enjoy it.